Hey guys, it's Miss Sebastian, and we're going to look at evaluating expressions today. So what is the value of x plus 2x when x equals 2/3? So the really cool thing about evaluating expressions is when they give you a value, all you're going to do is plug it into the equation everywhere you see that letter. So everywhere I see an x, here and here, I'm going to plug it in. So I'm going to change my color to blue so that you can see where I plug it in. Okay, and that x was multiplied. So you could see that I plugged in the 2/3 in the same places that the x's were. So now I'm just going to solve, just like normal. So the first thing I have to do is multiply. So I've got 2/3 plus 2 times 2/3. So remember, when you're multiplying a whole number times a fraction, that whole number is always over 1. So when I multiply across, I get 2 times 2 is 4, and 3 times 1 is 3. So when I add those together, I do get 6/3, and I can simplify that to 2. Okay, what is the value of 4 times the difference of 8 and b divided by b, when b is 2? So I'm going to rewrite this. And I'm going to use the blue again. So wherever I see a B, I'm going to plug in that 2. Okay, so I plugged it in here and here. So now I can just solve like normal. I've got to do the parentheses first. So 8 minus 2 is 6. Then I do the top. 4 times 6 is 24. Divided by 2. So 24 divided by 2 does give me 12. So my answer there is 12. Okay, what is the value of 8 plus 3a times a, when a is 1/3? So I'm just going to rewrite it again and use the blue so that you could see. I'm going to plug in 1/3 everywhere I saw an a. So that was here and here. Now I'm just going to solve. I have to multiply first inside those parentheses. So 3 times 1/3. If I multiply across the top, I get 3. Multiply across the bottom, I get 3. And 3 over 3, simplified, is just 1. So then I'm going to add inside those parentheses. And I do get 9 times 1/3. Remember, any whole number is always over 1. So when I multiply across the top and the bottom, I do get 9/3. 9 divided by 3 gives me 3. Okay, so this one says let m equal 4 and n equal 36. What is the value of m plus n divided by m times 9? So this one I've got to plug in a couple different things. So I'm going to plug in m here, so that's 4. The 9 stays, okay, and that m is 4. And then n is 36. The only place I see an n is right there. So now I've got everything plugged in. So now I'm going to solve. I see division here when I'm reading left to right before that multiplication. So I'm going to do that first. 36 divided by 4 is 9. And then I just bring down that times 9. Now I have to do the multiplication. 4 plus 9 times 9 is 81. And 4 plus 81 is 85. So my answer is 85. Okay, so here we have 3 different things to plug in. We've got A equals 24, B equals 12, C equals 4. So I'm going to write this A over C plus B over C. So, okay, I'm going to plug in A here. That's 24. Then I've got B, which is 12. It goes there. And C is 4. And it goes in those 2 places. So just make sure you put them exactly where they go. So C was here. A. And if it helps you, use the different colors. You know that I love my different colors just because it helps me keep everything straight. So I'm going to do the division first, left to right. So 24 divided by 4 gives me 6. And then I've still got 12 divided by 4, so I'm going to do that next. 12 divided by 4 gives me 3. And then all I have to do is add. And I get my answer is 9. So this one says let n equal 5. So this one says 25 minus n over n. So I'm just going to rewrite it. And I'm going to plug in 5 everywhere I saw an n. So here and here. Okay, so now I can solve. I'm going to solve the top first. 25 minus 5. That's 20. And the bottom, there was nothing to solve. Now I've just got to simplify. 20 divided by 5. That gives me 4. So my answer here is 4. Okay, number 7. Let A equal 27, B equal 15, and C equal 3. So I'm going to write this over here. A over B minus 2C. So I'm going to plug in A. That's 27 over B. That's 15 minus C, or 2 times C, sorry. So 2 times 3 is the value they gave us for C. So now the top, I can leave it alone. 15 minus, I have to do that multiplication first. 2 times 3, that's 6. So now I've just got to do the subtraction on the bottom. 15 minus 6, that gives me 9. And then I can simplify. 27 divided by 9. And that does give me 3. So my answer is 3. Okay, number 8. Let C equal 10 and D equal 33. So I'm going to rewrite my problem. 7C minus 4 plus D divided by 3. So C is going to replace here, and D is going to go in there. So I'm just rewriting the problem, substituting those values in. C is 10, and D is 33. So now I'm going to look at my problem left to right. I see no parentheses and no exponents, so I know that multiplication and division left to right comes next. So I see multiplication first. So I'm going to go ahead and solve that and rewrite the rest of my problem. And then I see division here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that division. 33 divided by 3 equals 11. So now I'm going to do addition and subtraction left to right. So left to right, 70 minus 4 comes first. And I get 66 plus 11 gives me 77. So here are some videos to help with evaluating expressions.